Hello, dear Taurus sign and rising signs ones. That would be an astrological focus for you for 2022. I will talk about the major aspects only, so the most important aspects, because I will make a monthly forecast anyway. So I just talk about that. What are the most important and biggest aspect which will affect you in 2022. I set it up as by the house system, so it is more likely valid for those ones who are Taurus rising signs. But I always suggest to listen your sign and your rising signs video together, because this will give you a feeling that what is the whole picture will be clear for you by these two videos, and you will see that which are the most important areas which will be important for you and effective for you in the next year. I will talk about first two aspects which are in 2021, but it will be important. So let's start. In December of 2021, Jupiter will enter to Pisces, which is your 11th house. Normally, I would say that Jupiter is the planet which is good, and we are expecting so good things from Jupiter. And Jupiter is at home in Pisces, so it can give out his energies quite strong in this time. But if it finds bad things there, it is like a magnifier. It will magnify the bad. If it finds good things, it will magnify the good ones. So 11th house talks about our dreams or targets or goals, what we want to reach, but also talks about that who we want to be, where we want to belong, which societies or friendships, so these areas. So with these aspects, I can imagine that you can have bigger dreams and you can work for your dreams, you can reach more. Also, you can grow in a social area. You can have more friends, more connections, you can build up more relationships. So that's a good time to invest time for building connections. But also you can spend more time with your friends or with the societies where you belong. And we have another aspect which is here since December of 2021, when Venus moved to your ninth house. And it will be here for quite a long time. And this is not just important because of it is here for a long time. It is important because it will meet with Pluto 3 times. It could bring you really similar situations like what you had 8 years ago. So you really should think about it. What happens in your life? What has changed? Maybe because it is ninth house, maybe it talks about studies, or maybe you wanted to blogging or make a YouTube channel, or you wanted to learn something, or you wanted to move another country, or you wanted to learn astrology or some kind of spiritual things. So these kind of things can come, or you had a relationship with someone from another country, or you wanted to go for a big holiday. So all those things can come back for you. And Venus is the planet of luck, money, and love. So all of these things can come for you. But also Pluto wants to change everything, from the basic. So maybe it could bring you love, or maybe it could bring you an opportunity in another country, or it will maybe force you to change. So maybe you will see that your job is not good anymore and you want to make something different, but you have to study, and it would force you to go to school again. So many things could come up, but you need to see the signs, because if you do not move with it, it will be really painful. So maybe the first decisions come in December and you go with it. But if you don't go with it, it will be really shocking, and it will be not that easy or not that good. And why I say it? Because on 24th of January, Mars will move to Capricorn. So Mars will meet with Venus and Pluto. But on the same day when Mars will meet with Venus and Pluto. It will be on 3rd of March. Pluto and Venus will meet with each other again. It will be the third time, the last one and the most strong one, because Mars will work as a detonator. It will speed it up, and it will fire it up. So it will be quite intense. So if you didn't change, if you didn't take the opportunity, if you didn't wanted to change in your life, you will be forced, and it will be the time when you will have no chance to postpone. You need to react immediately. The situation will be there, and if you take it, you take it. If you not, you don't. But you will pay the price whatever you do, or you can get the result from this. Yeah. On 6th of March, Mars will change sign. It will go to Aquarius, and it will be here till 15th of April. That's an important one because it is your 10th house, so career house, and it could bring you, a situation when you need to make a decision, and this decision should be around 5th of April, plus minus 5 days. You could have an opportunity, but also you could make a decision, and this decision will affect for you for a long time. So because Saturn is talk about time and long time things, learning and slow changes, Mars want to do things quickly. Now they work together, and now this is why I say that now you will make the decision, now you will make changes, and these changes can affect for your life for very, very long time. And mainly I would say that this is a career change or a career decision. Maybe you sign a contract, or maybe you take a position, or you leave a position, or you leave your work place, or you go to a different area of your work. So yeah, that could be a change. And it's important because on 12th of April we will have another quite strong and quite important aspect when Neptune will meet with Jupiter. Both are at home in Pisces, so they have quite strong energy, and that is the risk of this conjunction as well, because Jupiter magnifies the things, and Neptune is something like a dreamer. The Neptune can make you believe, and you can follow a dream which is not sure that true or can come true, and you more likely drive by your personal feelings instead of the facts or instead of the details. So you can have an opportunity with it, which could be a dream situation, and you can change your life for forever. But also you can have a huge disappointment with it. So you need to be realistic. You need to look behind the things. You need to make a decision rational, because if you not keep your feet on the ground, you can get burned. And you will see the results of this time or this period, because we have two more aspects. Because Jupiter will move forward, and soon, actually, from 15th of April till 24th of May, Mars will be in your 11th house. So Mars will move to Pisces, and it can bring you again a situation which could be difficult. So mainly I would say, 11th house talk about our dreams or connections or the society where we belong. So on 12th of April, maybe you could meet with someone who can be can be an idol for you, or you want to follow him, or you want to take the opportunity what he offered to you, or you can be the part of a group where you think that you should or would belong, or you can set up a new dream that what you want to reach, and you can get the first step for it, but not sure that this is the right dream and this is the right way where you need to go. And on let me say on 18 of May in Pisces, Mars will meet with Neptune, so you can see the results of this decision or this situation on 18 of May, or maybe you could make again a decision, a good or a bad one, and you know that's again a time when you need to be realistic, because again Neptune is involved and Mars wants to things immediately. It wants the big change. He wants to decide immediately and not sure that it is good. Okay, we need to count plus minus 5 days for this 18th of May, but anyway, that could be a risky time. At the same time, Jupiter on 11th of May, Jupiter will change sign. It will move to your 12th house, and that's good on one hand, because if you want to complete a story or want to finish a story, if you want to make an exam or anything what you postpone now you want to make ready, now you have an opportunity, because 12th house, you can work on it, you can get ready for a new period, you can work on your future, but also that's an opportunity for you to let things go. Maybe a relationship, maybe a job, maybe the money, maybe I don't know, maybe your dreams, and you need to set up a new one. So that's an interesting period for you, but also this Neptune Jupiter things can affect again for you with this aspect. The next one, when 30th of April, that would be an important day again. Sorry, I just jump in times, because we will have a solar eclipse in your sign, in your first house. So solar eclipse is always an external changes, external pressures. And I always say that solar eclipses are the points when good or bad things can get over or can start. And solar eclipse energy can be here, and the reaction of this eclipse can happen in your life in 6 months period. So that would be an important changes in your life. So maybe you will be the one who will change. You will learn, or you will recognize that things are not the same, or you will study, you will change your body, or somehow your attitude is changing, or you are changing. That will be an interesting part of your life. And also we will have a lunar eclipse which will take place in your 7th house. It will be on 16th of May, and it can affect for your feelings, your emotions, and especially this 7th house. So your relationship area will be involved. So something could change. Maybe you will feel more, or you will feel less, or you will feel that you want to change. Maybe this relationship not make you happy, or you want to involve in a relationship and you want to get a higher level. So maybe you want to make a big decision, and this will be the time when you will feel it. On 24th of May, Mars will change sign. Mars will move to Aries, so again 12th house, and it will be here till 5th of July. But at the same time, Chiron is here. Chiron is the one who gives you wounds, but also give you the solution. So, and in 12th house now, I would say that old things, old problems can return for you, and now you will have a solution for this. It can be a health issue, financial issue, relationship issue, work issue, any kind of problem, any kind of unhealthy things can be turned to healthy now. And you will have an opportunity first when Jupiter will meet with Chiron on 28th of May, when maybe you will just see that what is wrong and how can you change, or maybe you can start to change already. And 16th of June, when Mars will meet with Chiron, definitely that will be the time when sure that you will act, or you will see the results of the previous decision, and you can change. If you just planned the change now, that will be the day when you can move forward, when you can make the first step. If you started to make changes now, may you could see the results of these decisions. Jupiter will turn to retrograde on 28th of of July. That will be important, and it will be retrograde till 23rd of November, so it will move back to Pisces soon, but I will talk about later. 5th of July, Mars will change sign, it will move to your sign, and it will be here till 20th of August. That will be again an important period for you, and especially the middle of this period, because 29th of July, North Node will meet with Uranus, and on 2nd of August, Mars will meet with Uranus. These are very close, so actually the energy of these three will be together. So big changes could come into your life in this time. Actually life-changing situations and immediate changes. So maybe you can make a big decision immediately, or you have to make a big decision because North Node want to push you to change, and Mars want changes, and Uranus want changes long time ago. So that is the day when or that is the period when your life can change, but immediately. So you can have an opportunity to work, you can have an opportunity for a relationship, you can have an opportunity to buy a flat, to move a different country, to meet with someone, to have a better position, or someone could die, or someone can jump into your life. Maybe you could have a new relationship. So something huge is coming, and you need to react immediately, and that will be, you know, a big change in your life. Yeah, and after this we will have again a quite important period, especially for you, because Taurus, you like money, and Mars will move to your second house, so money house, and it will be here till the next spring, so more than 6 months. So that will be really important period in your life. It could bring you good and bad changes as well, and you need to think about that, what happens in your life 12 years ago, because very similar situations can come in for you. So that was a time when the credit crunch came around, I think. So you need to think about what happens. So it could bring you, with Mars, you can spend a lot of money, or you need urgently money. And with Gemini, I would say that you can use your connections, your friends, and your knowledge, or you will take informations and make money from it. But also that is the time when you can make a lot of money. So you can have informations and you can make money from the informations, or you can have connections and you can make money from the connections. But definitely financially, that will be an important period for you when you need to focus on your money. Yeah, the Mars will be retrograde from 30th of October till 13th of January, so this is the time when it will be not that effective, but after that till March it will be again strong. So if you spend money and you are in a financial problem, you will be okay, or you will feel that you sorted out in October and the end of October, but the problems could return for you in January. But if you are work on making money, now that's a perfect opportunity for you, and you can make more and more. Don't forget, on 4th of October, Uranus-Saturn square will happening again, so somehow you and your career should change, or something should change in your career, or your change should affect for your career. So that would be an important date. Yeah, it happens already many times. It will be not an exact square, so those external pushes which been on you will return again, fourth time again, so it will be strong enough for you. Again, we will have an important solar eclipse, which will take place in Scorpio, which is your 7th house. It will happening on 25th of October. So somehow, again, your relationship could change. Good or worse, depend. It could be the end of a relationship, or the end of a bad or good period, or a beginning of a relationship, or a beginning of a good or a bad period. But it's important changes, because it will affect for you emotionally. And why I say it, because 8th of November in your sign again, we will have a lunar eclipse, and usually it's an inner changes, and it will change inside you. It will generate some kind of changes inside you, so that will be an important change. You really need to, deal with it, and I hope that it is a positive changing. And the last two aspect on 28th of October, Jupiter will be in retrograde yet, and it will move back to your 12th house. So somehow your dreams, social life, connections, targets, goals will be in the picture, and you need to face with it, deal with it again. Situations can come back, and you will have a chance to change again from 23rd of November till 10th of December, because 10th of December Jupiter will change sign, and it will go to the 12th house. So again, to complete something or leave something will be the question, because Jupiter will push those energies. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you're subscribing, because I will make monthly forecast as well. You can find my email address in under the video, or in my channel info if you want to contact with me, or if you want a personal reading. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you will have a lovely, perfect 2022. Bye.